Night 3, let's go. I'm getting better with each passing second. By the way, you can move the curtains by pressing the middle mouse button. Just so you know. It's a neat little trick I learned from Adam. I'll show you now. I'll close this and then hee. Though you cannot do open the thing while you do that. By the way, did I lock it? Yeah. Like once you press the middle mouse button, you need to wait for the animation to end before you can close or open the lock. Wow, it's very, very loud here. That's locked. We can get cooking. Battle station. Boop, boop, boop. Oh. Boop. There. I mean, there. Unknown. I saw this guy walking with the two girls with his arms around both of them, but not that casual ladies man type of that. Not in that casual ladies man type of way that's relaxed. More of a tighter hold, like he didn't want them too far away from him. As I got close enough, I said hello in passing. He answered, but when one of the girls responded, he scorned her. I turned around and confused about what just happened, and the girls looked back at me with this freaked out face. This only seemed to make him more angry as he pulled them tighter and began walking faster down the road. I've known plenty of guys that are overprotective of their girlfriends, but a simple hello shouldn't even be a blip on their overprotective radar. Even more so when you're lucky enough to have scored two girls and they're both smoking hot. The guy was way too big for me to even consider saying something, but I didn't like the way he was treating those girls. Alright, that is suspicious, and we will get to the bottom of it. So first off, man, 6 foot, 195 pounds. So one, and then we'll do a bigger range. Hair color, black, with brown eyes. And I hear knocking on the window, so I'm definitely good. 45 to 55. Let's get cracking at him. So we have two people. Let's see who fits the description better. This definitely. The other guy is like a full inch shorter. A foot shorter. Anyway. Abraham. Maybe I'll get the other ID just in case. Abraham Brandart. Alright. Abraham Barnhardt. Any man with white coat? So there's the pictures of woman, and he is doing something bad. Oh wow, kidnapping. Brutality videos, sadism, recipe for meatloaf, meat lover, pizza. I love death. What is that wrong? Bus. Carrie has another set for you. Meet her. How many? Old. 4. All pretty young, in their 20s. To keep the brunette for myself, I like a fighter. Offer me a good price and I might just let you. Selling fighters is always harder. Like female fighting? Don't know. Maybe I'll put this. I don't know. Anyway. I don't think that's gonna go through. Oh, he did! Okay. I'll check the windows here briefly. Locked. Are you planning to stream on Twitch anytime? No. I am not gonna stream on Twitch. It was a little experiment I've done. It just didn't work out for most people. Though it was fun streaming there. Alright, everything seems fine. So, we have a name, Henry Madson. As I was talking with the neighbor's boy, Jonas, yesterday, I noticed some bruises. They were on his arms and his legs. When I asked him about it, he assured me that it's clumsy and it was his fault. Well, that is possibly considered that he likes to skateboard around the neighborhood. I'm reluctant to believe that's where all the bruises come from. See, I know his father pretty well, and he's chronic drunk. I worked with him for a couple of months before he got fired for driving a bulldozer into a brick wall. Sometimes he screams out loud at his sons that I can hear every word he says. I've been quiet about this for far too long. In case this guy is half the piece of shit I suspect him of being, I want him looked into. I'd like to get into the bottom of this rather than just going over there myself and handling things the old-fashioned way. Damn, really taking things into his own hands. I mean, he doesn't know for sure if he's being beaten. It might really be just a skateboard, so... Problem with vigilante, but... Damn. Is this safe to click? Beer prices, how do you bury a body? How do you bury a body? Houses for a sale. Burying an animal corpse or top of a grave to throw off scent. Alright. I'm gonna check. Guys, I think there is some criminal activity going on. Liz, can I order a pizza? Yeah, but only through the Wii. You need the Wii entertainment system. If you don't have a Nintendo Wii, I don't know what to tell you. I got a notification that my Twitch subscription to your channel just ended. That's fine. I got the money from Twitch and it was nice. But I'm not planning on streaming on Twitch, so you shouldn't worry about resubbing there. I'm gonna be streaming on YouTube for the time being, Delta Sierra. Henry Matson. Is this I don't know. Is that him? I don't think that's his. Oh wait, that is his phone. Okay. Text convos, Debbie. I think it would be best if Jonas stayed with us for the summer. How does that sound? Not gonna happen. I know the trick you're trying to pull, you dumb bitch. I'm not gonna let you take my kid away from me. We saw the aftermath of what you did to him. If you think some half-winded threat is gonna stop me from getting that kid the hell out of your house, you got another thing coming, and it's me. Try me, bitch! I dare you! We can play hardball. Sure, I look forward to seeing you in court, mother... Wow, she's not playing around. I'll save Jonas from you and get your ass locked up. This way, all the motivation I need is finally pursue this. Thanks, scumbag. You just made my day. Go ahead and start yapping to the cops. Doesn't fucking matter. You don't have shit to prove. I hear footsteps. I looked at the cameras and there was no one. Hee hee. Trach, get out of there. Trach, I know you're in there. Now you're trapped. Jonas, you stupid pizza shit. Where are you again? I was still in town with friends. You get your fucking ass down here right here now! I'm sorry, Dad. I didn't mean to make you mad. For every bloody minute you take, I'm gonna punch you in your ugly face. Listen up, son. Sorry about earlier. I was drunk and didn't mean to hurt you. Alright, I'm reporting that as well. I want, will you please come downstairs? I won't. All you ever do is hurt me. You're just like your mother, Jonas. You have so much in common. Your nature, your face. Leave Mama at peace. She ran away back then. That little bitch. You may be 2 years old. Now you're 14 and you're turning out just like her. I did everything for you, you ungrateful rat. Now come out before I kick the door down. Dad, please, I want to be alone right now. This is your last chance, Jonas. I'm giving you 5 seconds to open the fucking door or I'm gonna kick it open and I can't fucking vouch for anything. Come to the living room. Why? You ungrateful little son of a bitch. That wasn't a request, that was an order. Fuck you, Dad! I'm outta here! And if you threaten me again, I'm calling police! You know, there's something else you and your mother have in common. What? The fact that it will be me who kills you both. Okay, that's an admission right there. Damn, that was charged reading that. That was absolutely charged. Anyway, we have Barry and Body. I'm gonna report also Debbie's conversation. This guy going to prison forever. Oh, wait. I shouldn't check the camera, should I? Just block him in there with the sofa. Imagine a whole killer losing to a sofa. Damn, that was a story. I told you this game is good. This game doesn't screw around. You can actually have actual investigations into these stories to figure out what's going on. But you do have to be in the move to, you know... You do have a time limit on this. Male. 35. 40. The internet is out, but it's okay. I'll just turn it back on. If you think the internet is gonna stop me from reporting that, then you have another thing coming, and it's Maddie, ready to pounce. I hate to break this to you, but I'm not gonna feel safe anymore. Yeah, this game does make you think. Does make you more aware about the windows and the doors in your house. Stupid. He came out of the closet again to check on me. Troch, you stay in there. You are in my closet now. Alright. Oh, I closed the thing. It's alright. Unknown. Oh, whoops. He is a known male. Unknown. Brown and green eyes. Also, there is nothing here that I can report him for being trash. There you go. Hope you're right. Alright. And you think I'm just gonna let the lights stay out here? God, my only wish is to know what the clown guy did. I think he killed kids, if you ask me. It sounds like kind of Five Nights at Freddy-esque, you know? I saw a guy in a flight outside a bar last night. One was drunk, but the other seems in a fight, not a flight. I saw two guys get in a fight outside a bar last night. one was not, but the other seemed as lucid as I was. He was pretty tall, but didn't look like much of a tough guy. I couldn't see him at all well, because it was so dark, but they were yelling at each other, and the guy just kept yelling. You step on me, you piece of shit! You stepping on me! I don't know what that means, but the drunk man was just staggering around. He didn't seem like he was even aware of what was going to happen. Then this guy threw a fierce punch and sent him reeling. He collapsed on the sidewalk, hit his head on the concrete, and was knocked out. The guy who punched him didn't even look back at what he did. He just walked off laughing, mimicking the punch he just threw at the poor man. Okay. I don't know if this is like... But the thing is, the guy could still die. Even if he did not intend to kill him, still could be like homicide, because the result of the punch was a hit on the concrete, which would be a fatal blow. So this man could be charged with something, which means it's still illegal, even if he was stunted. Because I don't know if you could call it self-defense, right? I don't know. This is something for the for the social media to decide. 25 to 35. But damn, he sent him reeling. Damn. He sent him yapping. 6 foot, 140 pounds. So I'll put it on 125, 150. Male, black hair and brown eyes. Let's see what we get. Too many results. I'm gonna lower this. 6'6" maybe. We got a result. Edmund Arellando. Right, let me check around. If was that MatPet would have made a video of this game already. But what would be... I mean, what would the video be about, though? Like, just investigating the cases? Because in the end of the day, he needs to prove a theory. Alright. Now we need to put out Edmund Arellano. We need to find something incriminating, like, haha, I killed this guy, and I know I killed him. Ha ha ha. You know, that kind of incriminating stuff. Is he a furry? I heard walking, by the way. I should probably check it out. This is the third time he does it tonight. Don't know what's up with that, but he's just he's doing check, 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 house check. There you go. Okay, so it's no longer a question that if he's a furry, but like furry airsoft, like I don't know. He's really into animals. He even have a PNG of one. Weapon and gun, but we know that he did not use a weapon or a gun in the altercation. But now remember, even though we're looking for evidence for a fight, if we catch him doing any illegal activity, doesn't matter what it is, we still have to report it. And this is starting to seem strange. What are furry conventions like? Okay. I feel like the evidence is leading us towards a path that we should follow. So, furry coming out stories. So as you can see, the evidence just keep piling up that something might be amiss here. Self-defense law per state on deadly force. That might be related to the fight. Making a furry suit with human hair. Okay, what? Anyway, so what happened is that this guy pulled up and he was like, he punched him and then he was like, ha 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 ha, did the punch. So this guy pulled up. This thing pulled up, guys. Hey, Manda said you're not sure if you can make it to the fraction. I'm just worried about my parents finding out the photos on social media. Okay, here walking, so I'm gonna check it, but I'm gonna check his social media after. Yeah, furry. Can confirm he might be a furry. I'm not biased or anything, but I think he's innocent. No bias or anything. I just think a guy with such pictures of a dog. Yeah, because of the pictures of the dog. Yeah, that's why. That's why. Wow, buddy, did you pull that from chapter of your self-help book titled Chase Your Dreams? Becoming a furry? You got this, dog. Love you, man. Fuck off. You know that shit sort of makes sense. Alright, so he's getting inspirational. Did you finally crack going to the fraction? I mean, the self-defense was strange. But we need 3 pieces of evidence. Maybe his social media, he bragged about it. He does have an alias, so you can see, as you guys cannot see. I can barely see. I'll pull it up. And also I'll put it in the alias section. Zuri Fears. You know, if he's a wolf, do you think he's like roar? Do you think he... Yo, that looks like a different guy. Do you think he does the roaring? Anyway. It's like days like this to tell myself how lucky I am to have a girl like mine by my side. First big side project I work on, time together as much as I work in, blah blah blah. Been sleeping on VR forever. That's how I got into fur. Anyway, been almost a year since I got inked, thinking about getting something like this. I'ma call that there is nothing going on. Oh! Did we get the wrong person? Was that the wrong person? Because aside from the self-defense, there was nothing else incriminating that I could see. None of the conversations were about having a fight. They were actually about a convention. And nothing on social media. I think we had the wrong person. Oops. I mean, it was still nice to... Anyway. Jeremy Bynes. Oh, I know. He's a bathtub full of dead people. I remember. I'll get him. I don't think it's a criminal. I just think the report I got wrong. Maybe we screwed up something and we zeroed in on the wrong suspect. Every horror dev when they add a clown to their game. Jeremy Bynes. Oh, I did not... Shut up, stupid computer. Can't you see I have a killer in my closet? Anyway, Damn. I made a mistake, guys. Check lights. Check. House check. Alright. Jeremy Bynes. Let's get the evidence. So this, and then... Oh, we need 3 pieces, so I'll have to think this through. How to hide multiple dead bodies, and maybe a conversation. Hey, you missed your yesterday 6 months follow-up. While you have made great strides... Sorry, I've been lately busy. Thanks, Doc. Hey, Doc, I keep having a dream. Oh, Jeremy, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. I will find him. I swear, you will find him. No matter how many it takes, I will find him. I love you. Automated message. This number is no longer 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 12, or so on. I'm beginning to lose count. I just can't help myself. Am I dead? Okay, he was in my closet, but he didn't kill me. But sometimes he does jump on me. I guess there's like time limits to... I don't know. Something here doesn't trigger him. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my constant movement throughout the house. Are we in night 4 now? Sorry, I was spaced out. It's probably night 3 though. It's probably night 3. We did meet the quota, so we were fine. And also it means we survived the whole night of like actually avoiding threats, so that's good. He's going to furry prison. Probably not. I messed up my investigative investigation. What do we have? Unknown. My neighbor is an older woman, and this evening I saw this kid in a hoodie walking around her house. The guy was trying to clean her gutter. The kid. Joseph Chase. Listen, I don't want to be here, but my wife insisted. My kid goes to John Hughes Secondary School. She's in the 9th grade and all this stuff. She comes home 2 nights ago after her theater club rehearsal saying that one of her teachers was cutting a classmate's arm and filling up with jars of blood. Now listen, she's always told crazy stuff for attention. I just had a flashback. And it's a flashback for me playing the game. And it's a flashback for me remembering that this case is actually real. Let's get the evidence. You know what? Let's read the whole case. But she came home 2 nights after the theater, saying that one of her teachers was cutting a classmate's arm, filling it up with jars of blood. Now listen, she's always told crazy stuff for attention, but this takes the cake. She's saying that the teacher just got into the Best Teacher of the Year award. Joseph Chase was the one that did it. The same guy whose face has been plastered in the newspaper for the last few days. Can you believe it? Somehow she's got my wife convinced, but if you knew the tales my daughter has stirred up these past few years, you'd think the same as me. Make of it what you will. So he's just doing due diligence, like, you know, I think this is nonsense, but I don't want to look like I don't actually care, so here's me doing my due diligence of like reporting this. It is crazy, but I'm sorry for wasting your time, but you decide if you want to look into this. Pictures, and what do you look? What is this? I don't know. Could be something. Oh, what is it? Is that a syringe? Okay, that's dangerous for a theater prop. So, you know, I don't know. Okay, maybe if we search history, how to powder blood. Oh, that's, I'm not sure about this, but children's blood. Okay. Okay, all of it. Just get rid of it. Ella. Hey, Mr. Chase, I hope you're well. I'm having trouble with my lines. Could you help me out? Yes. Could we meet for coffee? Oh, I don't drink coffee, lol. Do you know what boba is? Not quite. So he's meeting with students and then cutting their arms to take blood? Alright, hold on. I heard jumping, so there's a kidnapper here. God damn it, I just heard him though! Like, how fast do you want me to go? Like, I literally just heard him! 1, 2, 3, boom! Come on, man! That was ridiculous. I just heard him. All right. Okay. Anyway. So, like I said, when we were playing Dead Signal, what we do is we figure out what went wrong and we counter it. So, what went wrong?
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
No. You need to figure out what went wrong. So, what went wrong? You know what? Let me just show you. So now, when I hear the same sound that I know is the kidnapper, I get up. Let's say the same scenario happens again, that the light here is off, right? Use my flashlight. If he's not here, I move to the rest of the house, because usually, like we figured out, 2 lights turn off, not 1. Usually 2. So he was breaking into one of the inner house. So I need to rush and check these 3 rooms, which have windows in them. So, you know, have my flashlight out and flash him away. If he sees the flashlight, he runs. So that's what went wrong, just so you know. The game kind of bamboozled me by making me not go where the killer is, but hey, Adam is known for doing these kind of shenanigans. Next time, I shouldn't do anything. I just need to go right back. More speed. It's more about guessing. It's more about figuring out. Because my speed is fixed. I'm not capable of doing any faster, and I'm just traversing through the house. So it's not a skill. It's not a speed issue. It's a objective issue. I need to figure out where it is, because I don't have a lot of time to deal with it, which is kind of crazy. As soon as I hear the sound, he already came. So there is like a very short notice when he attacks. You know, for a game this punishing, I feel like there should be a little bit more leeway. But oh well. What do I know? Battle station. Ready. Hold on. There you go. Battle station. He's ready. Risk him the speedrunner. More like risk him the surviving. Stacy Jones. Didn't she kill someone? Oh, yeah. I remember. She kidnapped a kid. Alright, let's get the evidence and let's get her DMV details. So, there you go. Female, black hair, and brown eyes. And what is it? Where is Stacy? Stacy. Picture. And there you go. And rot in jail forever and ever. Mick Tomfetset. Male unknown, gray. At around 5:30 p.m. I went to drop off some stuff for Mike. I usually drop it off at the same time every week, but I was running 30 minutes late, and when he answered the door, the house reeked. It smelled like old lady perfume and lemon cleaner, but a trillion times more potent. He was acting way jittery than usual, but he didn't seem to be too bothered I was late. Dude is very punctual, so that was also a red flag. He had just took his stuff and slammed the door in my face. On the way out, I found what looked like a bullet casing in the grass, but turned out to be a cap from a lipstick thin. It seems weird since the guy isn't married, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a girlfriend. Alright. Maybe he's just upset that this guy gets in and the other guy doesn't. That he does not. How does this guy get women? Come on, bro. That's what it sounds like. I mean, nothing weird. I mean, okay. If he isn't married and doesn't have a girlfriend, having a picture of a woman could be weird. Also, he has a... He can't be evil. Local pet adoption. Hound dog nutrition. Senior dating. Aww. How old is he? Oh. Not too old to look for love, huh? Put him in the prison. Okay. Jason. Morning, this is Mitch down the street. Could you inquire me how much your son would charge to mow the front back lawn? I can't seem to find my mower anywhere. Sure thing. I'll ask him when he gets off the bus today. Probably around 3:30. Thank you, Jason. Is this Mitch's cell? Yes. Who is this? Officer Ruthie. I know it's a little unorthodox, but you told me you gave me a call, and so I decided to text you first. I don't know why I didn't call. It seems so silly, but I wanted to make sure you were getting that trail light fixed. If you need any help, I am available. Officer. Or maybe you'd like to get a bite to eat sometime? Officer? Miss Ruthie, are you flirting with an old man like me? Maybe? Give me a call. I promise I don't bite. Okay, I get the money. I get paid, guys. I get paid for this, okay? Mr. Russian man, are you getting paid to kidnap me? Maybe. Oh my gosh. Old man. Still got game, I see. Gel reason. You broke my heart. Gel reason. Posted cringe online. Subliminal messaging you are. I made a joke, but then I decided to read your comment anyway. Alright. While I was outside watching my son jump and try... You make too much sound! Keep quiet! David McNamara. David keeps coming up to my children when I'm not around. He tells them stories about how fun it was to hunt and how important it is to learn excellent survival skills. What initially appeared to be an odd neighbor attempting to show off my kid is now an attack against our parenting. My husband let me know yesterday that our youngest was told we're unequipped to raise our boy to be big and strong if we don't know how to handle ourselves in the woods. Just because you are around a bunch of guns shouldn't mean you get to say whatever you want. They just hate to hear the truth. If you can't survive in the woods, you literally cannot be a streamer. You literally cannot do anything. Oh, hello, Graisor. You don't need to apologize, though apology is accepted. I'm just pulling your leg. David McNamara. You're just an excuse to talk about my second channel. If you're being sorry about being late, which you are definitely not, because you're not required to show up. Me and the homies hate the woods. Yeah, this guy is the real deal. Local upcoming gun shows near me. Best camouflage. How do people get paralyzed from spine injuries? We're going for another hunt in a month. You in? Wait, what? Hold on. They be careful. I'll pass the message along, but nothing more. Send me all the usual stuff. The guy... Huh? What are they hunting? Okay, let me do only reading the blue stuff. Does the Pope shit in the woods? Haha, alright. If it's a table, it'd be for the two of us this time around. I built a wall for the trophies from the hunt to look in a little bear. I'm thinking 2 more would make it more pleasing to the eye. Whatever I need. His game, his rules, no problem over here. I'll leave the fingers and toes where they are when they drop, and leave it for him to pick the best ones. Okay, let's go back. That was the other thing he wanted me to tell you. More trophies like you were doing it before. If anything happened to hurt the sport, he said he'll give you trophies personally after, of course, when they confirm the hunts. That was very pleased. Joni, I got a good old buddy of mine that wants for the next month. I know he's picky, old people, but I think vouching for the guy should mean extra something. Dave, be careful. I'll pass along the message. Nothing more. Send me all the usual stuff for the guy so we can check him out. You'll hear back in a day. What's your name? He's a clear. After he comes in, he doesn't leave until he gets one. Make sure he knows we don't need another Santiago situation. What are they hunting? Wait, hold on. What the heck? Blood type? Okay, listen. I feel like if you do need a license to hunt or something, or join a hunt, they would not need your blood type now, would they? I guess if you get shot, but no, it doesn't make sense. Isn't like being shot? Yeah, if you get shot, you don't get blood because it increases the bleeding. I remember hearing that from a paramedic or something in a TV show when they're talking about wars. This is unnecessary information, which means this might be illegal activity. I think there might be hunting people, because something tells me that I've read this message before. Not in this stream, but back when I played it. Medical reasons, but I think if you do that, you kill the person. If you give it for a medical reason, but for being shot. Hey Dave, when the hell are we gonna go hunting again? It's almost been a year since I shot with a broke dick. If legs healed up, hit the trail. Long time, buddy. I'm working on setting up a trip in months. Guys, I think it's illegal. I'm gonna look for more. You can't always trust TV doctors, but it wasn't a TV doctor. It was a documentary about wars. About, I think, American paramedics who discovered that giving blood to injured... So, I'm not a paramedic or any medical professional, but I think that's what they said. That if you give blood to someone who was shot, you increase the bleeding. You don't decrease it. You need to stop the bleeding first before giving blood. Or if there is like eternal bleeding, then you increase it by giving blood. So asking for the blood type might not be for medical purpose. Might be for something else. A little different before. The guy runs a land, is particular. I can vouch for you, no problem. By the way, in what hunting competition do you need to vouch for, right? Vouching for what? Yeah, this guy can hunt. Everybody can hunt if they, choose to train on it. So what does vouching mean in this case? Suspicious. I feel like my tingling. I can vouch for you, no problem, but we'd need to talk a person before we take you up. Not catching your drift, this land outside the zone or something. We need to be more hush-hush about it. Like we'll meet in person and I'll get you up to speed. I know once you're in, so anytime you want to go back and the green light. What are they hunting? It doesn't... They're not talking about the game. And something about dropping fingers? Like, why would you be worried about animal fingers falling off? I mean, if you're a human being hunted, you would like, no, don't shoot. Bam, boom, and then your finger flies off. Right? It's illegal. And also, Dave, be careful. I'll pass the message along, but nothing more. They're hiding something. I'm sending this. This is weird. This is weird. Most amount of times a person was shot and still survived? Okay, this by its own, it's not weird, I don't think. But now that I know the previous context, it's two weird points and they're making a line. So we're talking about hunting, and now we're figuring out what is the capacity a human can take in before they subside to injuries, before they succumb to their injuries. I'm glad I looked into this. I think this is real weird. I'm actually send it. I'm confident. Brown. I'll go get the internet back. God damn it, Santiago. Yeah, he talked and then they caught him. They gave him the heebie-jeebies. They gave him the Sleepy Joe. I don't know any other funny English term I can think of for, dying. Or, being treated by these thugs. Alright. M. Starts with M. David McNamara. He was hunting humans. I was right. I don't think I would have looked into this if I did not have the memory that something might be off. Because, like I said, I actually remember this from like years ago. So my red light turned on. Wheel! This guy hunting humans! I mean, shooting fingers, keeping hush about what is being hunted. Like usually you talk about hunting game, right? But yeah. They put him in a furry costume and hunt him down. I'm not sure who is enjoying it more. They some people have the kink of being chased, I guess. Don't shoot, Awoo. Dodges your bullets cutely. And also the blood type tipped me off, because I do remember if there is active bleeding, you don't give blood, it just comes out and it increases the bleeding. You have to stop bleeding. Again, not a medical profession, not medical advice, but that's what I remember from that show about American paramedics. Rick Nettles, not needles. Battle Station. There you go. Rick has a casual poker game every month, brings together some of his buddies, myself included, and we play for a small amount of cash. What I expected to be a poker night instead got cancelled after Rick said something came up. I looked outside my window, and after I heard a modified exhaust diesel truck pull up near the front of my house, I peeked out to the curtains to see about 7 or 8 men with what looked like body armor enter Rick's home. I wanted to hear them leave, but I must have dozed off before then, because I came to, they were gone. I mean, I'm Israeli, so I wouldn't know. But I think this is American soccer, right? Body armor and men, and you like tuckle each other. Is this not like American football? Sounds like American football to me. Alright. That is a bit strange. Let's look up why they were wearing body armor. I mean, last time I went on a visit to my neighbors or guests, like a family lunch, I mean, things can get pretty heated, but not like... You don't need body armor for that. That's... Okay, should I click it? Okay. I don't need to say anymore. Good slow cooker for beginner. Smoking meats for beginners. Coupons for slow cookers. Nico. Hope that flavor is still valid. Need to redeem it for a guy who's raising hell over here. I could use some help bringing him down. Peg or two. Rick Nettles. Yeah, Rick, we still have your number. It's been just a shade under a half a decade since you spoke to the organization. What makes you think favors like this don't have an expiration? I know I don't need to remind you that Liam signed off on this and gave me his word. I would handle this myself, but times have changed and I'm too close for this to not blow back on me. Liam's gone, Rick. He left the game a few years back now. How about you bring me one for a job as an overseer, and that's all. I offer my expertise, but get to stay out of the action, and you do a solid in return. What makes you think we haven't replaced you after all this time? I know there hasn't been a shit in the papers like this when, like there was when I was in the picture. If you want something big, want to make a bank like the old days, I've got you. You bring me in, and you get a plan and the man that can orchestrate it. All right, let's meet in 2 hours at the park near Fairfield. You know where the kids play. Guys took care of the thing for you. He won't be a problem no longer. So I'm guessing that's like the 8 body armor people. Rick, we're gonna have to change plans for the next job. I need you when it goes down. I lost McAdams to some bullshit stop and frisk. He's locked up for time being, and this only plays out the way... this could only plays out the way it should with you there. I'm shit out of luck when it comes to other options. Otherwise, I would be asking you this. You know, unforeseen circumstances were, well, unforeseen. We had a deal, Nico. What the heck? I'm having too much to lose. Listen, either you come down to the compound yourself, or we take a trip to your place and do some convincing. Your call. I'll give you a day to think things through. In case you forgot, I'm sending some pics to refresh your memory on what kind of convincing looks like. Oh, so the body armored men were for him. Well, he got a game over screen, let's just say that. I mean, I could report him to the police, but I think he's dead. I'll report him to the police anyway, because crime has been committed by both parties. I mean, even though he's dead, I probably should still report him. After this stream ends, I'm gonna eat such a big bowl of cereal. Holy. You became statistics. No, I don't want to become math. No. God damn it, internet connection. God damn it, light. Well, that takes care of that. Nick's suspicious. Why does he have pics of girls tied up in the basement? I think that's pics he received from the organization about what convincing looks like. And they're gonna do that to him. They're gonna convince him to go back to work for them or something. I'm gonna get his stuff. Gray hair and brown eyes. Though he's probably dead. Unless if he actually... No, if the 8 men arrive to his house, he's dead. He's dead. Nope, that's not Halbert Winter. That's Needles. Poor guy. He got a game over. Humphrey Breen, I remember the name. I heard loud metal music coming from the house second time. Seems odd. I think I remember. They are torturing people in the dark. I mean, they're torturing people, but the music is loud, so to mask the screaming. So yeah, let's get the stuff. Also, it's very good to get to know the case, because sometimes, even though you know the case, the game may require more evidence. So the more of the case you know, the more you know what is valid evidence. Like, if you know a case real good, you know what you can look right away for evidence, in case you need additional evidence, that is. I remember that's what happened with the guy who buried bodies in his backyard. I'm just so familiar with that case now that I know instantly where to look and what could be considered additional. So there you go. And male, gray, hazel, B, Bryn. Unknown. I thought I saw somebody running in the distance. My husband and I went to the movies recently. The beginning, the woman was playing a prank on them. She was breathing on them heavily, and then she made fun of them by pretending to be possessed, but she's actually playing a prank, because that's what we saw in the search result, that she's a prankster. How to prank people in the theater. I mean, see, we are getting very good at the game by, knowledge. I made the guy, never told me his name. Smooched a girl, no dice. Yeah, I think he kills girls. I think he kidnaps them. I think I remember this. I don't remember his name exactly, but I remember the talks about being selling people or something. 2025. I probably should look around. Hiding in closet, maybe? Oh yeah, the closet is closed, I guess. Alright. Did I see him peering for a brief sec? Probably. Did you memorize every single one of these cases? Memorize every single one? No. But that's the goal. To memorize them to the point that we beat the game instantly, because the more cases you know, the faster you beat the nights. So the nights are longer the more you interact with the cases. But if you know the cases really well, you can just blow through all the nights. You are actually in control of the pacing of the game. But a lot of cases need to be learned, because you need about 7 per night. 2025. Male. Black. Brown. So the girl found him attractive, but then he started hitting with another girl, and she could not get her attention from him. But then she remembered seeing a heel from one of the girls that was with him outside, so they were kidnapped. Brown, black, 6 foot, and weight 160. Ian Yolk, yeah, now I remember. I remember his face. So there you go. Evidence number 1. Boss guy. Sounds pretty. 2K for the girl. So that's the payment. There you go. We get money. We get paid because we're so smart. Alright, well, I don't see a point in interacting with these windows. I'll check this window. Is this the Satan guy? No. He's not the tier 3 Satan subscriber. Jeremy Bynes, that's the guy who buries bodies behind his yard. So, Brown, unknown. Jeremy Bynes. Ah, God damn it. So, well, maybe I can use one of his records. Jeremy Bynes. That is unfortunate. I was caught slipping. Paper roll, disinfected bucket, radical raspberry, 4-putted. Shovel, fertilizer, hibiscus seeds. Jeremy Bynes. I don't think we're gonna find anything on him. A guy like this sounds like he keeps a low profile. Jeremy Bynes, Sunny, at the 1920 hours on June 11th, 2010, Jeremy Bynes and his girlfriend Jessica Steele were reported missing from their friends, multiple member of their family. Hold on. Someone breaking in. Oh. Might be Tanner. Even though he might be already in here, but I heard something. Missing. They had been missing for 3 days before missing persons report was filed to the police. About 40 hours on the 8th of January, I heard knocking at the window. That's nothing. At 2011, Mr. Sylvian, living at the Sunnyfields apartment complex, took out his trash to a nearby bin and noticed some groaning and a hand coming from the pile of trash. Mr. Sylvian called the police right away. Jeremy Bynes had been missing for about 6 months and was the person in the trash bin. He was found delirious with multiple bruises and knife wounds to various parts of the body. After intensive questioning with Jeremy, he seemed to have little recollection from the past 6 months. He had no idea on the whereabouts of Jessica Steele. Whatever was done to him in the past 6 months, it's probably will leave lasting mental trauma for the rest of his life. Oh, why did it close it? Damn it. I think now that we know he has bodies buried in his backyard, I think the more likely explanation is that he went on missing on purpose. Or his wife was killed and he found out who did it and killed them all. Because he buried multiple bodies. Though, didn't friends say... I'm gonna have to read the report again to see how many people were exactly missing. I'm just curious to see how the story unfolded. And we have to recheck again because the lights went off. Okay. Let's read this report. Let's see how many people. Girlfriend Jessica Sleeve were reported missing from their... Jeremy Bynes and his girlfriend were reported missing from their friends and multiple members of their family. So, okay, so just his girlfriend. So I think his girlfriend died. He was brutally attacked. And then he went on a killing spree to kill those who were responsible. Though, is it enough to incriminate him? No. No evidence because the phone was locked, sadly. Unfamiliar man to neighbors has been attempting to open the doors. 3 parked cars. Once the door opened, he rummaged around looking for something. Alright. A bit suspicious if you ask me. So, debit. Oh, I don't need that. Mail. 25 and 30. Okay, I heard something. Hee hee. Is there someone running around turning off lights? I mean, could be the guy in the closet just now. Uh, 6'6". Brown. 240 pounds. Benji Mitchell and Hout. We know Hout Powell is from a different, is like a trainer. He's from a different case, so it's not him. So it has to be Benji Mitchell. I'm actually starting to recognize people now. So Benji Mitchell. I mean, they're both criminals. Maybe. I don't remember what he's accused of. I just remember he's hiding something that his friends are doing. While a woman walks by, sees her trainer. What's the song that goes do da da do 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 da da do 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 do. Okay. How to make pancakes from scratch. How to lose belly fat. What time is it in London, England? How many Oz is a gallon? Crystal. Hey baby, I'm an idiot. Lol, why's that? I need a purple flash drive for my presentation today. Which car? I'm not sure. Can you swing by and see if I can... What? I need this purple flash drive for my presentation today at work, and I think I left it in one of my cars. Alright, well, that explains why he was rummaging around a car. Dude, not criminal. He don't do the criminal thing. He do not do. He not about this life. Oh, you got a license for rummaging around, mate? Lorenzo Bianchi. I remember that. Lorenzo is a little strange and difficult. I think he drowned his wife. Yeah, that's the woman who was found drowning. And the mom was talking about swimming lessons for her. It's loud. Is a window open? No. I would have known. Orderless ways of getting rid of a dead body. He threw her to the sharks. Okay, maybe her picture is not evidence. Big TC. I killed Mary. We have a confession, but we need another one. There you go. Alright, let's check the windows. No, they're locked as they are. They are as locked as they come. Alright, well, I'm gonna get these credentials. I wish there was a quicker way to get the credentials once I have enough evidence. Like maybe a quick check or something. 45 to 55. 5 feet. 215 pounds. I guess that's fine. Male. Black hair and brown eyes. What? Oh, you know, I have his name. I don't need to be this specific. I'll remove this restriction, this restriction. Bianchi. So B. We got it. Locked. Let's go. Boom. Layla Morrison. My friend Mrs. Morrison has been acting kind of strange the past few weeks. She won't come out and see the other friends anymore. She doesn't even tend to the garden or anything. When I went to surprise a visit a few days ago, I heard her arguing with her husband. He left the house shortly after. Whenever I try to reach her, I think she deliberately ignores me. Could you follow up on that, please? I'm afraid something's wrong, especially since she seems to be buying a lot of alcohol lately. I mean, it sounds like a bad relationship. I don't think that's illegal. Nope, nothing illegal. Wine stores, lawyers in area, breakup songs. How to get back at someone. How much are you allowed to drink and still drive? George Washington Elementary School news. How cut a man cheat. How long is Breshman family pharmacy open? Nothing strange. Hey Layla, are you okay? I'm really worried about you. Hey Mary, I'm fine. Thank you for asking, but I'm ill at the moment. Mary, I'm really fine. Could you please stop bothering me? I'm still ill and I just want to sleep. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be annoying. I'm just worried about you. There's no reason to be worried. Mrs. Kennedy. Hello, Mrs. Kennedy. I would like to make an appointment for early next week. I'm feeling really bad. I see. What happened Wednesday next week? Is there something particular you want to talk about? So that's probably her therapist. I just want you to know I'm staying at a hotel tonight. You need to stop drinking for Christ's sake, Lila. I'm sick of you drinking all day long. You need to get yourself some help. Go to hell, Walter. What kind of man are you, leaving me all alone again? Screw off. Are you drunk again? Jesus, what happened to you? Die in hell, Walter. I'm so sick of you telling me what to do. Everything is your fault. Leave me alone, goddammit. Of course you're not texting me anymore. You're probably busy spending the night at a shitty hotel getting a those horse stay. God, I hate you. Walter, I'm so sorry what I said yesterday. I don't know what's wrong with me. But please come back today, okay? I don't want to be alone right now. Please just give me one more chance. Walter, please just answer my calls. You know I'm not the same since our son died. We should stand together and just We should stand together now, and you just leave me. I know hard on you, but we should be disgusted. But he would be disgusted to see his mother is drinking again. I was so glad that you stopped. You lost your job because of it. We came here to start a new life, remember? But if you choose to bottle up your family, then so be it. I'm sick of you calling me an idiot and blame me for the death of Albert. Feel free to call me once you get your life back in order. As long as you drink, I don't want to hear anything from you. And I will not wait forever, Lila. Okay, who's breaking into my house? I heard the light turn off. I mean, I told you it's more than bad marriage, though. It's a tragedy that occurred. Though her son dying and her checking if she's allowed to drive while drinking, I don't know. Maybe if I dig deeper, I could find more. Oh, I almost opened that. My bad. AFK brain. Well, the report didn't go through! Wait. Did I already have one report rejected before? Drunk driving is illegal. Maybe that's why. Laura Kruger. I recently hired this DJ for my club, hot off the underground scene and all. My guy and I figured she was ready for the big leagues. She's a weird one, though. I've had countless problems with her. She's aggressive, loud, erratic. I can't fire her because she's brought in too many customers. She's good for business. Maybe she's on drugs. Perhaps she's not. But she's dangerous. After she finished her set for the night, I saw her head into the VIP section of the back of the club with the same lowlife that I banned last month for dealing drugs on the dance floor. The two looked real chummy, let me tell you. That's not the wrong part, though. See, my club has strobe lights, and just as the lights hit them, I saw him take out a gun from inside his jacket and pass it to her. I mean, come on, I should have known that these underground folks were loose in the head. This effing girl already psychotic. She's friends with some scumbag drug dealers, and now she has a gun? That should be enough to warrant some investigation, and if she's guilty of being dirty, it gives me a way to get rid of her without losing her entire crowd. Smart, but also cautious. Lara Kruger. Let's get this party animal. I should wait for him to go away before walking so he doesn't do the jump attack. Because he can kill you from there, I think. I think there is a jump attack. You're like, ha! Ha! He strike from shadow. So there's the drug dealer, I guess. Weed! Okay, that's actually not weed, but, you know. Fixing sleep without caffeine, signs of addiction, cute dog pics. Are AA meetings only for alcoholics? AA, Alcohol Anonymous. Anonymous Alcoholics. I learned that from Stephen King books. NA, meeting near me. I don't know what that stands for. Handy. Working at Pendulum tonight. Every night, but Mondays, lol. Don't you have a collection of goons? Alright, Alex. I'm still in hot water for the last guy I tried to deal with. He's still treating you like shit? He's a giant pain in my ass. He has picks fights for everything. Even my hair. I think he's fishing for a reason to toss me. Don't let him. Oh well, easier said than done. Guy's like a fucking hound. It's bound to happen sooner or later. Wait, are they talking about the DJ? The owner of the club. Yeah, your boss have a problem with me. But the guy did try to deal with someone, so he's a criminal. Listen, you've been good to me, and I appreciate it. I'll find a way to change his mind for the time being, while I work on getting you into Parison's DJ rotation. If you do that, I'll be grateful. I'll continue doing whatever you want. It guarantees me a spot. Just keep bribing the bouncer to let my guys in, and keep your ears peeled for me. I have a plan to get your boss back. I'll have one of my guys come by the club tonight. Make sure the bouncer knows him. You'll need to meet and make sure that the Soren is watching you in the VIP and make a scene. When you know Soren's paying attention, my man will hand off some chrome to you. Don't worry, it won't be loaded. Take the chrome and conceal it. Okay, so the whole thing is a shebang. She's not actually looking to kill anybody. It's an act. Is that illegal? Because you are like playing around with a gun, aren't you? I don't know. Probably not illegal if I had to guess. I don't know American laws. I'm gonna leave this stream because I need to go to bed. Alright, Simon. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the stream. You have a good night now. Should probably check. This is why we check. So I think she's not I mean, she's a wild one, but she's not a rebel, you know? She's a wild one, not a dangerous one. You know? If this is an act, she can be an actress. Wait! That was illegal?! Okay. Bro, playing around with a gun. Okay, maybe cocaine is illegal because I did see some cocaine. I kind of forgot about that. My bad. My bad, guys. What, was I supposed to know that cocaine was illegal? Come on. While I was walking to the Landsport Liquors and Wine, and I heard yelling around the back of the store, I headed around to see what the commotion was and saw a man shaking a young girl against the side of the store. He turned around and looked at me, but his face just looked not real, almost like a real-life version of one of those portraits a young kid draws for their parents. The image of him staring at me is still branded in my head. Thankfully, the girl he was attacking ran off while he was distracted, so I could get out of there without having... Okay. That sounds like something with a police record would find, so I will keep an eye out on that. Though I did click it by accident, I didn't mean to actually pull it out now. I guess playing around with a gun is still illegal. So, I guess whatever she was illegal, and I just did not, you know, put good judgment. Male. He was 6 feet, and he was 155 pounds. Brown. I've got a feeling like we're gonna have a hard time finding him, though, aren't we? Because this description is very generic. Oh. Well, it's not Jack Kent because he's from somewhere else, so it has to be Scott McPherson. So is this guy the portrait-looking creepy stuff? I'll see about that. Scott McPherson. Kill the kid. He's actually from a different case. Guys, we actually have 2 wrong perpetrators. I screwed up big time. We need to scale back whatever it is we increased. Was it the weight? I think we'll increase the weight downwards. Charles Wellborn. That actually might be our suspect. He killed a kid, but the woman was attacked. Even though it's a crime, it's not the guy, so it is reportable, but only when the case shows up. Okay, hold on. I heard footsteps. I heard them while doing the hack. I just couldn't get up. Might have been.
Gaboo.
Okay, so what prompted that to happen? I don't know what prompted that to happen. Normal mode things. So here's the deal with Scrutinized. We actually got really good, and by really good I mean we memorized a few cases, and there is a new aspect that I haven't realized that we got better at. It's something that I naturally got better at.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
Lux, thank you for the year of membership. I appreciate it. Best time to put this here to be in a video. Nah, I'm deleting a stream archive deleted. Thank you for the money. I put it in pocket. You're a paid actor, but you're the one paying me. So, as I was saying before, I was rudely cut off by a very nice membership. I got better actually at another aspect of the game, which I didn't even realize was the thing, but was bound to come up eventually. So I remember there was actually a case that I was on the track on getting wrong. I was actually not doing well because the list of suspect was more than one, and the suspect that was incorrect was actually matching the description more than the other subject. But what actually saved us the case was the fact that I recognized the suspect, that he's actually from a different case. So now, if we keep on playing, I'll start recognizing the suspects and knowing to eliminate them. So that's something I haven't really even dedicated thought to, but again, it's bound to come up, you know? Kind of the idea with these kind of video games. Anyway, in today's agenda, we are gonna get in the computer and get familiar with some more cases, and we'll see how far we can go. Again, the nights are not really a good indication of progress, but rather an indication of your knowledge, because it takes so long to do a night that the way you actually progress, I think, is by doing it very quickly. So I am recording because I'm a professional streamer. And now I sit down. Enjoy the game. Thank you, Nikki. How are you? I'm doing good. I actually ate something. I don't know how... It's called sambusak in my language. I don't know how it's called in English. And even if I did, my accent would butcher it, because I'm letting the accent filter go a little bit. We see him already running. Runner, more like gunner. I mean... Tanner, more like runner. There is also something really interesting that I like doing, is to try and solve cases that are, you know, already solved. Like cases that, if you shred them, they're fine. You progress, but to actually figure out what's actually going on. I remember there was this gentleman that I don't know, his wife went missing, and he wasn't the one who did it, but I found a police report about him that he was found with cuts. So maybe he ended up killing somebody as a revenge. Maybe, you know, he was tortured and then he tried to look them up. You know, like a revenge journey. So I don't know. I thought that's really cool. So I like this setup a lot because it's very compact. And right off the bat, we have a name. I'm going to increase the audio by quite a bit. And I'm also going to move the camera. I'm going to make sure to not forget this. There you go. I move camera. You welcome. Live editing. So yeah, Yumi kata Yoma. We have age. We have stuff. And night 1, I don't really think we need to look out, but just make sure that all the lights are off and the windows are closed before we get report 4. Excuse me, the burp demon is attacking. Closing up at the club the other night, I overheard one of the girls say she took a guy to some after party to the motel down in the road and stole his shit when he was passed out. You know, that's criminal activity right there. I could just go ahead and check her name. I'm gonna read all of it just to be sure she's not just joking around, but even as a joke, it's, you know, might be a little truth to it. It's out of the ordinary to get off work and head to an after party and see someone who was at a club that night, but to rob them when they're passed out is so petty. Initially, I thought she was just making things up about the stealing, but after regulars have been saying they've heard the same before. They've heard the same. Before I went to the owner of the club, Jax, and told him what I thought was going on, I wanted to ask Yumi. I brought it up casually as I could, and she assured me it was just a joke, and there was nothing to worry about. I know driving away our customers by robbing them wouldn't make sense in the long run, considering it's only a couple extra bucks for yourself and you risk getting arrested. However, I wouldn't put it past some of the girls to do something stupid. If I'm wrong about this and I call out Yumi, I'll lose my job. I have a kid to feed and bills to pay, so if y'all could look into this, I'd appreciate it. Also, if you're around, stop by Ville Dance Club and ask for Kimmy. That's me. Next game that Adam makes needs to have this place. It's now an icon. Alright, well, I'm gonna look up the girl's name. Yumi Kata Yoma. That's a nice name. Already simping for Tanner? Did I not press the search button? Was I not clear enough? So, pictures, any passed out guys? Okay, that's not weird. That's not weird. I don't see anything weird. Nope. How to get a ketamine prescription. What is ketamine? Is that a drug that makes you high? I'm pretty sure it is. Does ketamine make you forget? How long before a standard ketamine dose wears off? Okay, so might be not the best joke, but might be an illegal joke. How much can you legally collect in tips before you're taxed? All of them. This Julius, he gave me your number, said you could help me with something. Yo, Julius, who this? It's Yumi, I'm one of Kev's friends. Can you help me with this personal problem? Sure. Alright, are we cool? Kev said you pretty, Julius. Loves a nice pretty goes. Hello? We cool or what? I need your help with shit. If you drool over me to come over to the club where I get paid for that shit. Yeah, that's cool. What need done? Do you even know who it is yet? Julius don't need to know. Julius just needs to know when. So when? ASAP would be nice. Alright, how many people? Just one dumb cunt from the club. Guys, there is a hit. Why is there a hit ordered though? Alright, dumb cunt. That's gonna be 2k. Julius needs his money and then problem will be care of. Fine, come down to the club tomorrow and I'll have your money. Ask for me and I'll meet you out back. I want this big gun. Hey girl, forget to tell you after the natural beauty put at Truns and Julius. You need to bring this big to Julius and then she disappears. The fuck is this? I give you 2k like you wanted it. Now you want more? This is the only way it happens with Julius. Alright. Well, let's look at Kimmy's conversation. Just want to make sure you're not mad at me for asking that dumb rumor. Wait! Kimmy's the recipient of this, he's the one who sent this report. He has a kid! Stop by Ville Dance Club and ask for Kimmy. That's me. Bro, it got way too real way too quickly. Like, it's just report 1. Sorry, I forgot to respond. The whole thing crazy story. I'm shocked you even believed it. LOL. Like, the whole thing is so ridiculous. Where the fuck would I even get the idea to do something like that? Haha. Lol, yeah, the whole thing is really crazy to even happen. I don't know what I was thinking. Haha. I hope we can still be friends. I'd hate for this to push us apart. That's so sweet. We should hang out. If you're not working Sunday, let's grab food. So that's... Oh my god. By the way, can I see the 2k transaction? I know I'm wasting too much time on this case, but I'm very curious. Takayuma. And also her social media I'm gonna check. No, I don't see any 2k. Bananas. She ordered bananas. I want to see she's like, yay, you die, idiot, don't mess with me. Haha, just kidding. You know, something like that on her social media. Half cover change. Drawers open. Alright. Nope. Well, alright, I'm gonna send her conversation with Kev as well. Female, black eyes and... Oh, black hair and brown eyes. And her last name starts with K. Katayoma. Well, she's going to prison for the rest of her life. Jim Knobwood. That's a name I recall, but I don't remember the case. Might remember as soon as we go in. Should probably look around the camera to not get jinxed, right? He's gonna be like, huh? Having fun? Having fun, bro? Bro fun. Ketamine is illegal? I had an idea. Because I remember Moist Critical played Mr. Krabs something ketamine. So I'd imagine that has to be illegal. Illegal things in SpongeBob is funny. Hello, Simon. Alrighty then. So, Jim Knobwood. Recently, the neighborhood weirdo started up a yard sale. He had something interesting stuff out. Vintage vinyl, old comic books, and some ratty clothes. Damn it, internet. By the way, I heard noises. I didn't get up only for the internet, but just so you know. Alright, everything seems fine. We can see Risk Room all the time, but Tanner is just in this one game, so we shall simp. Recently, the neighborhood weirdo started a yard sale. Had some interesting stuff out: vintage Viniliot comic books and some ratty clothes. The clothes had a nasty smell to them, as if 10 people had urinated on them at once. I asked him if he was really selling these clothes, and he said he wanted them off of his hands ASAP. He even tried to sell them to me at a third of the original price. Stuff like that, I just needs to be burned. Which got me thinking, why didn't he burn the clothes? Why did he have the clothes in like that in the first place? Maybe he tried to get rid of them ASAP because they stinky. Or maybe he criminal. He might be criminal. That's pretty criminal. Wait, I don't even know what I'm looking at. It looked like a homeless person to me because they're sleeping on something. Wait, he might be doing something with the homeless population. I need to look more into this. Homeless percentage in my state. Ways to get homeless people out of my area. Uh-oh. Jobs that homeless people can do. I don't care that some people are less fortunate than me. That has to be a Reddit search. I feel like poor people take up space. Zach. Hey man, you want to go homeless hunting after I get off work? What is homeless hunting? Sure. You want to do something different to them? I want to go kind of crazy because nobody cares about them, so why should we? I'll order some fake money and have them do some fucked up shit. They'll do whatever we want for their next tie. I'ma get some X-Actor knives too. Who knows, we might want to take a couple and cut them up or some shit. Okay, let's just know when you get there. And yeah, we can take a couple. No one will notice they're gone. Let's get a bich and have... Oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't have read that. You sick bastard. LOL. We're a couple of sick bastards. LOL. Get it right. Also, I was thinking that we could probably make some extra money selling whatever we find on them, since I'll pile pretty quickly. And we don't need it. I thought my internet disconnected again. Big Meat, thank you for the $2 on Super Chat. Yo yourself. Welcome. And thank you for money. I put it in pocket. I'll probably do a yard sale or something or some crap. My house is pretty cluttered. Alright. I gotta... Is there a police record on this man? It sounds like it would be. Jim? No, Noobwood. He's a noob. Alright, what did he buy? Jim? Noobwood. Sarah.com. Well, he bought the knives. I guess that's enough to incriminate, because that shows like intent. Bald. This is the first time I put bald. I heard bushes move really loudly, so I'm safe. Just so you know. Alright, fine, I'll check it. Fine. Otherwise, rabbit hole will come out of the... Rabbit hole, was that you? I just casually see a bald man in my yard running. Like, that's terrifying. Okay, this is the first time actually we see a bald man in the yard. Okay, previously said... Wait, the window might be open. I should probably check it. Previously said that night one kidnapper would not trigger like that, but clearly I was wrong. The window is locked. I am in your window? So you're like a little termite. Okay, so that loud bush sound may or may not mean that he's triggered, because last time that I heard that loud bush sound, I didn't see a bald man, I can tell you that. By the way, the report went through. Unknown. I saw this lady going back to a car with two screaming kids under her arms. They kept screaming that they didn't want to go with her, and she was just ignoring them. Probably a caretaker. I will look into it, but probably a annoyed caretaker. Like, shut up! Shut! You know, like really annoyed. Wait. 120. I'll put 100 and 150. Height. 5 foot. It's general though, so it will actually show us all of them. So we may have to narrow down a bit. 35 and 45. No search. You're a search. Shut up. So we have Lyota Kirby and Nicole Van Over. Okay, hold on. I got a 41, 42, 55. Wow, they're really matching, aren't they? They're like at the two ends of the spectrum. I guess it would be Lyota Kirby, but I'll keep Nicole here. She can be in the corner. Behind the debit card. Pretty sure that's her. By the way, can I do this? Oh, that's an instant reset! I found a way to put reports quicker now. That resetted all the information. I didn't have to get rid of it. By the way, is Tanner active? I saw a bald man running around. Knobwood, that's a name. Yep, that's right, Lutch. By the way, hello and welcome. As soon as I say that, I feel like I'm also pushing a vase of flowers at you. And a bunch of heart emojis. Oh my god. Yeah, that's my response when I see a bald man in my yard. Alright. La Toya Kirby. Hacking time. So, yep. So that's her, definitely. So we can get rid of Miss Other. Local coffee. Fun activities for babysitting. I really don't need to look into this. The children still like the park. The children... No. The answer is no, because of the report. Recharge. Hey, Lyota. I need a favor. Michelle has a thing outside of town. She needs a ride. Do you think you could come over and babysit for Kaylee and Joshua for a few hours? Yeah. Mabel Givens. The name is familiar. I've worked in Dr. Given's office for 6 years now. She's such a talented shrink. She's probably the greatest I've ever seen. She's helped her patients through almost everything. Depression, PTSD, anxiety, you name it. The list goes on and on. It's fantastic that she had such a gift. However, I read in the newspaper today that some people who I could swear was former patient of hers had robbed a bank. My doubt comes from the fact that the guy in the paper had a different name than the patient. I was thinking of, maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need to schedule myself for some session with Dr. Givens. I mean, you're gonna end up robbing a bank. Alright, Mabel Givens. I think there is criminal activities, if my memory serves me right. My nose is a criminal activity. It's giving me a hard time. Some optical illusions. That's how you can tell she's a doctor. Could it be that you don't check the cameras that Big Man spawned in? I mean, they're two separate killers, so I don't see how he's like, yo, Tanner, is he checking for you? That bastard, I'm coming to the window then. Like, I don't think Adam programmed them program them that sophisticatedly. Alright. So she has pictures of optical illusions. Whoa! Ooh! Wait. It's not really doing any opticals. Hypnosis, mentalism, magic shows coming up near me. Latest psychology studies and research. Found place or event to take your niece. All magic. Alright. Wait. Different ways to have control over others? A doctor would not do that. That's unethical. Why is everything so Doctor? What? Make your friends do things for you. Picture. Oh, we already checked that. We have a lot of conversations. I feel like there might be criminal activity then. Alan, I'm having these weird dreams of stealing Dr. Givens. Of me stealing Dr. Givens. It felt so real. Like one night I was mugging people, then the next night I was robbing a store. I had everything thought through, like wearing a mask and having a quick getaway car with the license plate removed. What's causing this? She's hiding the money behind her back. Everything's fine. This is part of the healing process. With few more sessions, you'll stop having these dreams altogether. I show you. It feels so real, though. I don't understand. You've already helped me tremendously, so there is no reason to doubt you when you say that these dreams will go away. Thank you, Dr. Givens. Is it done, Alan? Have you done what I asked? Yes, Dr. Givens. Where were you seen? No, Dr. Givens. Ale, no. You're not allowed to do criminal activity, even if you are under, a spell. Oh, hello, web docs. How you doing? Don't mind me, just dealing with some ghosts here. Well, Dr. Givens is a criminal, so you can consider the case solved, but we didn't actually solve it, so it's probably went back to the pool of cases we could probably come across. Just, Wow, it's so dark in here, bro. Man, who sleeps with all the windows open? Yeah. You can leave a sign at the house that says kidnap me. Actually, if you put a sign that says kidnap me, the kidnapper will think you're the Fed and won't come. That's so smart, actually. Hello, Esther. Gatorade car. Okay, sure. Yeah, that's how you can tell they're criminals. Doing well. How's your scrutinizing going, Risk? Oh, very good. I'm scrutinizing everything. Every little thing. A guy selling dog poop. A woman hypnotizing her patients. I'm doing all of it today. Okay, the poop guy was actually last stream. But Albert Ewing. I'm his neighbor. I knocked on his door early this morning because I heard sounds of screaming and fighting. When he answered it, he was sweaty and red, and it looked like there was a scratch on his neck, and he was trying to hide from me. I asked him if everything was fine or if I should call the police. He interrupted me there and said, everything is perfectly fine, and there was nothing to worry about. I tried asking what all the screaming was from, and he just said it was private and nothing he needed to share with me. Fingers crossed that this is just one-time thing and I'm not stuck next to some psycho couple for the rest of my time in this neighborhood. Probably want to buy some earplugs. Sir Leo the 18th, thank you for subscribing. Albert Ewing. Kink shaming? Don't think so. By the way, one of the report today was very screwed up by the fact that the person who sent us the report was probably dead. I didn't think about it. How to clear criminal... Okay, what's his criminal record then? Albert Ewing. Police called to scene by neighbors for a domestic disturbance. Ewing was found highly intoxicated with a woman who was identified as his partner. The woman had bruising on her arms, which Ewing claimed was from a fall. The woman corroborated his story. No charges were filed. Rihanna. Hey, sweetheart, just wondering, when are you going to home today? Is it okay with you? You could maybe come back before dinner. It's just that I made enough for both of us, and I thought you might like steak. Okay, so now you don't trust me to come home on my own? I thought you were smarter than that. And if you ever ask me if I wanted steak tonight, I guess my opinion on that doesn't matter. Of course I trust you. I'm so sorry. I trust you completely. If you don't want to have steak tonight, that's fine. I'll save it. No, you're probably already fucking making it. I guess I'll eat it for you if you can manage not to burn it this time. Sorry again, and thank you. Be careful, I promise. I'll be careful. Alright, well... how to hit without bruising. So, how to hit without bruising, and we have a picture of bruising. How to hit is like an admission of guilt, because you wouldn't look that up if your wife fell down the stair now, would you? Alright, let's get this guy's ID. So male, brown, blue, weight, no weight, he's dead. He's dead to me. So E. Get this smug looking guy out of here. Police! Got him. Let's look around a bit. My nose is giving me such a hard time, bro. Are reports generated randomly? No, they're all handcrafted. It's just randomly they appear. That's why the reports are so good. Though I'm not sure if that was the question. If they were like, you know, actually like random, like AI or something. Alright, get this guy out of here. David Garvey. I remember the name. I think we had him on last stream. I happened to run into Mr. Garvey today while walking the woods. Oh yeah, was that about the yeah. Okay. So the report, guy hunted a woman in the woods so he can eat her. Like human meat. He wanted to try human meat for once. And also, this guy has a criminal record, and in the record, he was actually taken to jail, or I think he was fined. I don't remember. I think he was fined actually for eating his dog. He killed his dog and then ate him. So David Garvey really screwed up, man. Though I cannot look up his credentials because, well, I don't have an internet. There is a bug on my screen. Get out, bro. Get out! Luckily, it didn't drop into my drink. Otherwise, I would throw the drink. Hello, Mr. Detective Arim. Hello, Dark Doctor. Dog poop. Oh, not again. Don't worry. I was just traumatized by that since last stream, so I mentioned it. It didn't happen yet. I see it. I check for... Alright, well, I think we can get his credentials because we already know he's guilty of killing a woman and eating her remains, which is really screwed up if you think about it. That's like analog horror level of screwed up. I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of analog horror lately, and it's definitely something. David Garvey. I accidentally put a height. Well, I didn't accidentally put it, but it happened to be the same. So, oh no, wait. Yeah, I just happened to have height. Whatever. Now we need the evidence, so we have to go through the hack anyway. So David Garavi. David. Excuse me. David. In my language, it's David. Alright, so there's the woman, and then what does human meat taste like? Also, I gotta make sure it's 2 out of 2. I heard something moving. I think it's either Kidnapper or Tanner. I think it's Kidnapper. I don't see him there. I'll check the other rooms quickly. Alright, now we're good. Last time, why I decided not to go towards the darkness is because last time I heard something, I get up, and then I checked this area first, but he didn't come from here, he came from there, inside, and then I got killed. So, if I don't see him in the darkness and I still think he's around, then I check everything else before starting to, you know, turn on the lights and do my ritual of protecting myself. Anyway, this guy can go to hell. Screw this analog horror guy. We reset the DMV by doing this. Do this. The school district's been limiting itself to like one photography company for a few years now. There is a photographer on the rooster. Knocks on the window means nothing. There is a photographer on the rooster that's been acting strange around the kids, though. Don't know his name, but he's an older man. Tall, kind of has like light brown eyes or something. Picture Jay just went down at the local elementary and the guy just kept touching the kids. Did anybody else corroborated this? And the guy just kept touching them, smiling a little too much, a little too hard. The other teacher, okay, they're just paranoid. So what's happening is that all the teachers are paranoid, and the guy is afraid for his job now. So that's nothing. So this is exactly what I told you would happen, is that we're gonna start creating a mental repository of events. So we don't need to cheat the game. We can just cheat by virtue of playing. I mean, get better, right? Pearl Baker. Is she illegal something? Pearl Baker. Maybe it'll come up when I read it. On my way to the morning paper, I saw a young woman passed out in... Okay, so I didn't solve the case, but we did figure out that it is nothing illegal went down. By the way, you guys are a little crooked. I'm gonna grab you. Okay, now you're... There you go. Me doing reports like this. Anyway. We figured out that it's not illegal, but I'm not sure exactly what went down. Because what happened is that there is someone passed out on her yard. She picks her up and puts her in the house, and then she waters the area where she was. So maybe she's really stinky? Like, why would you water the area? I mean, I would look into the report just to understand what actually went down, but it's not illegal. Nothing illegal happened there. Jeremy Bynes was the guy that had a bunch of buried bodies in his backyard. And that's the guy which I suspect actually killed everybody who was involved in killing his wife. Because what was happened is that we found a police report about the guy that he woke up with bruises all around him and his wife's still missing after going missing himself. So what I think happened is that both he and his wife got kidnapped, and then he went on a killing spree to kill everybody who was involved. So it is criminal, but I think there is more to the story. So yeah. But that's just a speculation. I don't have yet hard evidence. It's just that the police report is really strange because it's not used as evidence. It's just used to expand the story. So just so you know, he's already guilty of killing multiple people, not just one. So the description, if you want to read... Yeah, the guy smelled stinky from the neighbor. There was something stinky, and the stinky is the dead bodies. Search. Last name B, so it will be Bynes. I'll check the cameras. What upgrades you buying? All the upgrades sucks, man. All of them. Did I say man? I meant rabbit. Alright. Jeremy Bynes. I've yet to find actually much new reports though. The bathtub full of water. He must have tortured them if he kept them in a bathtub. No, maybe he tried to dissolve the bodies. So he did try to get away with it. So it might not have been, you know, if he really tried to get away with it, it means it may have not been a revenge. Because if it was revenge, I don't think you would necessarily go out of your way to hide it. I mean, it's still illegal, but I don't know. Maybe you would. Maybe you would. Alright. What else? Oh yeah, last one, I remember. Last option. How to hide multiple bodies. Hee hee. I mean, police. It's rabbit season. No, it's duck hunting season. Points gun at you. Points gun at you cutely. It's funny. By the time the kidnapper comes, he's like, "Oh, she's already asleep? Damn it!" Because I'm solving the case so quickly. Margaret Ridley. Bringing in the groceries, I saw Mrs. Ridley stuffing something into her trunk. I said hello from across the street, but she must have not heard me. It looked like she was pressed for the time by the speed she was moving to and from her house. She brought out something that was wrapped in blankets with what looked like a hand peeking out from the top of the bundle. The frantic actions of running in and out of the house and the weird items being transported were enough in my mind to report her. She's either reenacting a scene from, I don't know, a Stephen King book, or maybe she's illegal. We're gonna figure that out. I heard something. I'll go look. I haven't put in the rootkit number yet, so I can look around. No bold people. Hello, big bad wolf. No bold people. Check window for bold people. Alright, let's go. I'm kind of curious. I think I remember the case from long ago. I think it might have been a mannequin, but I'm not sure. Oh! Hee hee. Memory of goldfish if he was Einstein. Best brand coloring pencils. Graduation. How to turn people into mannequins? I'm just kidding, guys. It's too small so you can't read, but I was pulling your leg. Do I need to be concerned about the disembodied hand on the dining table? LOL, you absolutely do not need it for drawing. LOL! Alright, so we're at the final report. So what we do in the final report is we gotta make sure before we send it, we check around the house because, by the way, the internet just went out. Because if you go to sleep when the light turns off, you die. That's just how the game goes. Please do not pull my leg. I just pulled your leg. Just pulled your other leg. Get pulled. Professional streamer. Skill tissue. Lorenzo Bianchi, I remember him. What did he do? Her. I remember her. Oh, I remember. So, what happened is the husband drowned his wife. Really simple, actually. So, in the evidence, there is literally, how I know it is that there is literally, in his first text, he's like, I killed my wife, and I can explain. No, you don't have to explain anything. You can just go to jail. Like, you don't have to explain. You can just rot. Lorenzo Bianchi. And Lorenzo is the mother, so I remember him. Go straight to jail! Do not pass! A real intense game. Big tick. Or less way to get rid of a body. Alright, now we get the credentials. Black and brown. B. Now, before we send it, we check the lights. Otherwise, we die. Light just went out. Imagine if I sent it as the lights was going out. Imagine. So the light was out, so if I went to sleep I would have died, just so you know. So this is why I developed this habit of checking before sending the last report. I'm smart like that. Tanner? Alright, send him to the fish. Night 3. Fight! Is the game has high replayability. I mean, Adam's games are designed in such a way to feel like a roguelike. Because he wants you to play the game over and over again. Though, I don't know. Watch me play the game and decide for yourself. I'm clearly replaying it. But that's because I haven't beaten the game. Alright, all of it is locked, all of it closed. Time to get detectiving. Van Atwell. Sounds familiar. You know those large fish tanks? Okay, so I think he's been smuggling fish. But I don't remember if that was illegal. I don't know, what you gonna arrest me for? Fish? I don't think so, officer. The kind where there is a stunning variety of fish. And you admire vibrant sharks comes in some... So, oh wait. Wait a second. Is that a dead body? Hold on a second. Aquarium maintenance cost and fees. Importing exotic fish. Mr. Morrison, would you mind joining me at the aquarium tonight? Wait, I heard bushes, I think. Let me check. To be honest with you, Risk, this game reminds me of Michael Myers or a movie Unfriended. Oh, I saw your comment on the side and I thought you wrote Be honest, Risk. I do side reading. Stupid light switch. I'll roundabout house you. I hear knocking again. Do I look like I care? I'll knock back. Alright, let me read. The kind where there is a stunning variety of fish. As you admire the vibrant color, a shark comes by and sucks the enjoyment right out of the scene as it eats the cute one. Well, that setup is basically in my neighbor's backyard. The guy owns an aquarium and I guess brought some of the fish home. The weird thing is that they're in his pool. The guy must know his stuff. But don't all pools have chlorine them? That's how I said it in my language. That's would have to be bad, possibly even deadly for the fish, right? While it may be a cool party decoration for your backyard, I feel weird not reporting this. The last thing we need to hear is our dogs or even a child falling into a pool getting attacked by Van's fish. If a child falls to a pool, he's gonna drown. What was he gonna do? Arrest the fish? Like he died because he had fish? No, he died because the kid is dumb. And the kids needs to be protected from going to the pool. That's a real thing. I don't know. I think this is not legal. This is not illegal because the guy's comment is a little silly. I gotta rehack it because I'm silly. I'm also silly. Apparently, we share genes. So there's a picture. There's a picture of a gun though, but might be for self-protection. Wait. I think he executed the guy. Your associate, Mr. Morrison, is untrustworthy. Mr. Morrison was the one who was invited. Alright, there is illegal activity by the fact that he killed him. I gotta check the cameras again, though. Okay, so I think I got the case wrong, but I didn't get the case wrong because I'm silly. I got the case wrong because I probably sent less evidence. Well, I was smart to check because clearly the lights went out. So this time I'll make sure to send 3 pieces of evidence because regardless of whether keeping fish is dangerous or not, the fact that he's killing people for it is dangerous. Various ways of taking out someone out of the picture. Alright, I think that's enough. Male, black, brown. Atwell, so that's probably going to be one of the first. I got it! Last time I actually failed it. I actually got it. We are getting stronger. It's not a roguelike, it's a Metroidvania. There's a difference. What are you talking about? Do you even know your Nintendo Switch stuff? Because clearly you don't have enough Nintendo Switch. Lara Kruger. I recently hired this DJ. Okay. I actually failed this, but I failed this because I thought what she did was not illegal, but apparently it is. So the owner of the club thinks that the DJ is dangerous, though the DJ brings a lot of people over to the club because she made a name for herself. However, one of her associates is a kind of criminal, So they did a trick. They played a trick where they waited for Delilah in the club to hit them, and then they he gave her a gun. But it was a show of force to the owner. However, I think that's still illegal, right? Because playing around with a gun would be illegal. You can't... I don't know America, but I think giving a gun to someone who is unlicensed to handle guns for whatever reason is illegal, right? At least that's how I would write the law if I was America lawman. So she did do something illegal. I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe it was her playing around with guns. Who knows? Alright. Let's see if I can gather the evidence. Laura Kruger. Get her. Get her. She criminal. Playing around with guns. Hello, Tom Omega. How you doing? Oh wait, I don't see any guns. Hold on. Q dog pics. Come on. Are AA meetings only for alcoholics? Yeah, anonymous alcoholics. Working at Pentium every night. Did I just see that? The gun Kruger. Wow, you must be smoking the good stuff. Wait, where'd my phone go? Oh, I thought I closed it. The phone. Think your boss finally caught on? I don't know. The thing is, that's the kind of case where I gotta inspect it very carefully, but it's really hard because we're in night 3 where killers are a bit more active. So this is where my brain gets a little overwhelmed. I will try to still prove beyond a shadow of a doubt, because even a girl such as Laura deserves, you know, due diligence. Is there a record? Maybe he called the police. Laura Kruger. The best DJ in town. She does not have a criminal record. Laura Kruger. Cheese puffs. Alright. We need 3 points of evidence, so let's look through. Oh yeah, drugs are illegal. Alright, that's one down. BRB taking a shower? I didn't know rabbits take showers, but I guess rabbits do stink sometimes. Have fun. Doing fine, just a lot of rainouts around me. Must be moody, huh? Alright. That's when the deal went down. Soren is the manager. That's the guy who sent the report. Stupid internet. Stinky. The thing is, the conversation between her and her manager is not an admission of guilt. It's just an accusation. So I don't think I can use that as evidence. Oh, I did not reset the internet, my bad. She's criminal, I know it. I just need to prove it, bro. Damn, that case actually got me stumped. One light went off, which might mean more went off. I'll have a look. It's important we don't go sit down while we might be compromised. No, just one went out. Why would she be acting like there wasn't a gun if she wasn't doing anything bad? Because if you acted like you had a gun, you would have a suspicion cast on you. I mean, even if she did do a crime, it doesn't mean she has to admit it. Or I guess even if you didn't do a crime, you wouldn't admit, I don't know, to having a gun at the premise. I don't know. I'm sorry, there's just not even enough evidence, guys. I gotta look. No, that's the cheese puffs. I gotta. Maybe on Social Spy, she like leaves a hint, like, "Ha, I'm gonna prank my manager." I mean, she's known, right? So she needs a social media. She does one. She does one. She does have one. I wish I was able to take her credentials like that from here. Thinking you guys might find me moving up the DJ world soon. I appreciate everyone coming and partying. What does that mean? Moving up the DJ world? For what? I'm sorry, guys. I'm actually stumped. I'm just gonna try the accusation from the manager, but it's just an accusation. But there's nothing else we can do. She has no police report of previous incidents. Her social seems clear, but she's a criminal. We know that for a fact. Sorry, I'm gonna have to use the accusation. I don't like using accusations, but I mean, what else am I supposed to do? Let her criminal? I'm not gonna let her criminal. Definitely not criminal all over the place. Alright. That went through? It's an accusation, though! In the reports, he's like, "Oh, I think I saw a gun." And then at the conversation, he's like, "Did I see a gun?" That's still an accusation. It's as if I took the report and then put it in the evidence. However, the other points of evidence had clearly been, you know, admission of guilt. So maybe there was like a... Maybe it doesn't matter how bad the other evidence is, but as long that, you know, you have overwhelming evidence. You know what? I like that system. So maybe like evidence has like points, and if you have enough like evidence points, it's enough. And admission probably has, you know, like full points compared to like, you know, like a hint that something illegal might be going on. A hint would be like a guy writing, "How does human meat taste like?" On its own, it doesn't mean anything. But then if you put like one and one together, saying that he may have hunted a human, you may realize that it's illegal. So I don't know. But I got it, so now we know what to look for that. That case really stumped me before, so now I'm good. Alright, let's do this. Actually, if we get one more report right, we qualify to night 4, which we haven't reached yet. So it'll be like a first. How much time do I have anyway? I'll have to check the clock, because if... Oh. Game did a little swoop. Because if we don't have enough time, I might have to fail the report on purpose. Just so we have enough to meet the quota. No, we have enough time. I don't know when the killer is coming. The kidnapper is coming. He kidnaps people. Away with you, kidnapper. He didn't open this window. It might be another window.
Peekaboo.
What? It was clearly the kidnapper, though. I heard the whistling around the bush. Oh my god. Okay, so maybe the bush signifies that it might be one of the killers. Like, it doesn't indicate it's one of them. It doesn't indicate to be a specific one, but rather that you're in danger. Well, anyway, I'll be in night 4 in no time. But, damn. That jumpscare was worse than an R-rated movie. Because of Tanner. Alright, fine, video game. If that's what you want, then that's what you get. But there was a gun. She knew that. Yeah, but you wouldn't admit it to your employer. He would be like, aha, so you did have a gun. Fire. You're fired and stinky. You're stinky, fired, and... I don't know, it just keeps going on and on about it. My point is that whether she had a gun or not, she would not say she had one, because if you ask a guilty one or a non-guilty one, they'll say the same answer. No, I don't have gun. Imagine if she was a good girl and she was like, yes, I had gun. I'm sorry, Mr. Employer. I mean, she'd get fired, but at least she'd be a good girl. Alright. Stink, stink, and stinky. Let's get out of here. It is case solving time. Want to pick up my kids from school and saw someone hanging around outside the parent pickup area. I'm not sure if they were new to the system in a place or what. Waiting for my kids to collect their things. I watched a woman sit in her car staring at the kids as they come out. Not the strangest behavior considering that's what most parents are doing. The strange part was when she started yelling into the crowd of kids, almost as if she didn't know who she was picking up from school. The kids that eventually went over looked unsure if they should enter the car, but ultimately did. Getting picked up and not having to take the bus is considered a luxury that most kids look forward to. Why were these kids not excited and standoffish to get into the car with this woman? It made me feel uneasy watching what could have been something malicious happen and do nothing in the moment. So now I'm here to make sure this message is shared. Why does it sound like a Facebook post? I'm a policeman. Alright, well, there could be a couple explanation, like maybe, I mean, she's unfamiliar with the kid and she's like, little shit, come here, and, you know, little shit comes over and gets in. I don't know. But I will look into it, but I don't think we'll find much. It's like asking to get a car and you don't know which car it is until it beeps, you know? Oh yeah, my car is out back. And then car out back be like... Alright, 150. 30 to 40 years old. Mom range. Mom. Alright, which one of you fits the mom? Clara Webb. Alright, there's two of them. Jessica Lieberman sounds familiar. She might be a known criminal. So, I'll try Clara. Hello, Alexi. Hey Risk, what do you think about what's happening? Oh, well, I don't want to talk about it here in this channel, and I try not to get involved in any, things. How to clean oil stains. Understand middle school of the day. We have some stuff related to the school. Hey honey, where are you? Still inside, I need to pick up something. Please don't call me honey. Alright. So she's her aunt. I'm gonna shred this. Maybe she just likes to ride an ice cream car. I mean, I don't know. You don't just get into random ice cream cars. Emma Pearson. Little girl from the neighborhood is driving me crazy. Well, okay, fine. I'll read it. When she's not begging for money with her friends, she smokes in front of the fucking yard and leaves her butt in front of my yard. And then these weird people she hangs out with. It's no wonder that more kids around here are taking drugs. Why? Because of her? Because she's stupid? I don't know. I'll give it a look, but I think, she's just a dumb kid. Homeless shelters in area. Homeless support. Oh, maybe she's not dumb. Aw, maybe she just gonna have a bad cards. Hey Jack, out together again tonight. Meet tea for. Oh, she's such a nice gal. Of course, I hope your fucking neighbor doesn't bug you again this time. She just doesn't understand. I told you guys, every time we see a report that is overly bombastic, you know it's not gonna yield results. It's always like that. David Phillips, what did he do? There was I think he's a painter. I think he's a painter, but did he kill someone? I don't remember. I think he was a painter. Yeah, he was a painter. In one of his searches, he's like, I hope Nightwatch doesn't watch me, or in one of his conversations, but I think what he thinks he's doing is illegal, but it isn't. I think that's what he thinks. About 2 hours ago, at 8:30 p.m., a group of men started charging down my street. They were all drunk, whopping and singing, pushing each other over, tipping each other, and then they started doing some real damage. One of them keyed a random car and jumped around on the hood, while the others laughed. Then one of them, in particular, threw a big rock straight through my front window, scared my dog half to death. I charged outside to confront them. Attack! And they just ran away, yelling curse words at me. Dumb witch! The man who threw the rock, in particular, made sure to call me out from halfway down the street. Stinky! The coward. I didn't get a great look at him, but I remember his build and haircut. I want to press charges and sue him for damages to my house and any trauma a dog has experienced. Can the dog come to the stand, please? Alright. I don't have a name. Male, 25, 30, 6 foot, 150, 160, 175. Black hair and brown. One of these guys is stinky. Let me have a look. Damn, they're all stinky. I gotta think. I think it's one of these two. Either Jones or Elliot. We'll start with Jones. Joe's, excuse me, not Jones. Joe's Bridges. Wait, Joe's Bridges is known criminal, I think. So I'll try Elliot. Brunner. Okay, that might not be a criminal. Highest paid actress. Okay, it might actually be Joe's. Okay, so Joe's is a known... Wait, so it might be the third one? But he's the least likely out of... Like, he's the least matching out of them. So he might be a known criminal, but in a different case. I mean, known criminal. Just wrong case. Matt Walker. Damn, that's such a... This name goes hard. Matt Walker. I wish I could go that hard. Wrong. Huh? Wait, is that a dead body? Oh, I'm so confused. Do you think she got it wrong? None of them are matching. Guys, I think... Okay, let's think this through. So it's none of them for sure. So maybe we need to expand our description of who it might be. Maybe higher weight? Nope. Maybe lower weight. Victor and Edmund. Edmund is a known offender of something. So Victor is new. I'm just... She's seen him from far away, so she might not have been able to tell exactly, so... Maybe her measurements are a little off. Bar near me. Wait, can you convict it of murder if drunk? Nope. He just drink all the thing and he's like, officer, I was in a silly, goofy mood, so I murdered someone. We still on drinks for tonight? Okay. Damn it, internet! I was just getting to it, bro. Okay, so he murdered someone. Okay, guys, I'm gonna shred this report. Is she... She's... Don't do it! Oh! I knew I'm probably gonna die. Because I realized it was the last report. Hello, Ocean Man. Normal. Well, now I gained even more knowledge. Who is that man? My dad. He just told me good night.
I should get to my computer and get the night started.
Damn. So, based on the circumstances, she couldn't see them well at night. So maybe she just did not have an accurate description. Wait, but the report wasn't criminal. So either them attacking our house is not criminal, or maybe there's more to the story. Or maybe she just made it up. But why? I gotta think about this. Okay, my brain is going to conspiracy theory territory. I think it was a report to waste my time. Because, actual killers are trying to flood me with reports. Like a DDoS attack to try and take me offline. So, you could do probably something similar to a Night Watch, right? Send them a ton of reports and then they can't really do their job properly because they have such a backlog of, spam. I mean, the language wasn't bombastic, was it? I guess you could consider the last part of her... you could consider the dog being scared and asking for, to sue them to get, to pay for the dog trauma. I guess that was the red flag that I've decided to ignore. So that's what I get. Bombastic language. Alright. I'm learning. Well, I saw two guys get in a fight outside a bar last night. One of them was drunk, but the other seemed lucid as ever. So I remember he knocked him out, and then he was like, haha, I punched him like this, haha. Yeah, I remember that. I remember, but I don't remember if it was criminal. First we gotta, realize who it was. I mean, is it illegal to fight? Because I'm sure at some point something is considered as harassment, or maybe could be considered as self-defense. Was it Victor Hanan or Edmund? The Angelo Peeble. Yeah, that's probably not him. Even though he fits the description very well. Isn't he? They all fit the description too well. Victor killed somebody at a bar. Wait, night filter on. Night filter off. Edmund definitely killed somebody at... Victor killed somebody at the bar, but what did Edmund do? I gotta look it up. Oh, hello, Mia. Oh, that's the furry. Oh, okay. He's clear. I mean, he's actually a criminal, but my opinion is that he shouldn't be. Alright, so it's definitely Victor. So that's why it was so familiar. Alright, well, there's the bar. Bar near me. Do worms fart. Bars, bars, bars. Clean blood off. Can you be convicted of murder if drunk? James. James, I put the conversation because if you go down, he's like, yo, what the hell? There's a body, man. Do you know? And he's like, don't say anything, James. Either I didn't do it, which case you have nothing to tell them, or I did, in which case you know exactly why you shouldn't tell them. Stop trying to call me, James. In case you didn't get that through your thick effing skull this time, I'll spell it out for you. Don't F with me. Attack. Yeah, don't F with this. By the way, you're in prison now. Daniel Winkler. I was sitting out in the front porch reading a magazine when I saw a woman running down the street. She was naked, laughing hysterically. I spat out my coffee. He passed a young man walking on the sidewalk, and he was just stunned as I was, frozen in place like a deer, looking into the headlights of a car. He went up and shoved him out of the way and continued down the road. I never saw anything so bizarre. I think it was that man up on road. Mr. Winkler. He always seemed so happy. What a naughty way to start a day. Maybe if they looked around, they saw Mr. Beast. Maybe there was $1 million on the line. I mean, I wouldn't judge. Freedom! Okay, but it's illegal to run naked. So I'm gonna have to look for evidence of him being naked. Freedom? Whatever, man, but I gotta look. What happens if I start to discontinue my medication? This report, I think, is, you know, evidence of what happens. Cease. Do we need anything from the store? I'm alright, sis. You already know things. I like nothing. Thanks, sis. Thanks, sis. I really appreciate that. Just being out and about my day. Thank you. I mean, it's probably illegal, but I don't see any evidence. I mean, if I had to guess, it's illegal, but no evidence of him actually doing that. I was coming down from the roof of my house after cleaning out the gutters when I saw a few houses down... Wait, that's the final report. I better look around then. What furry? What have I missed? Nothing. Wrong number. Okay, I can go do report. I was coming down roof fighting... Okay, I was coming down from the roof of my house after cleaning out the gutters when I saw a few houses down and looked like to be a couple people fighting with knives with another man. With a camera filmed it. The whole thing seemed very fast-paced, like it was a real fight. Almost lost my balance and fell trying to get a better look. I waited for the police to come, thinking it was a real fight. They would never... they would be underway. They never showed up, and now I have my doubts that I allowed some fucked up snuff film to get made in front of me. Actually, it was act number 2 from the movie. I'm just kidding. I don't know why they have a lot of indie movies there. I remember there was a house and a lot of screaming came and he was like, okay, what we doing? Act 2? And she was like, yeah. So maybe that was another another film, but it also like indie development, indie filming, indie movie. I sit. Ah! Okay, nobody here. I don't know why I'm standing, but I said I'd sit. So I'm gonna fulfill my promise now. Gerald Scott. Recently I went to the audition for a singing role in a musical. The audition went great, except for this one judge that took an interest in me. It was a younger guy with a low, raspy voice. It seemed he enjoyed my performance too much because he invited me back to his house for some private lessons. At the time, I didn't think it was all that weird. I didn't get a creepy vibe from him until I got to his studio, where he had me begin to sing in front of some odd-looking dolls. It was off-putting, but I went ahead and did it anyway. While he took a bathroom break, I got bored enough to start checking the dolls out some more. The skin felt bizarre, more than impressively realistic, and on the throat area of one of them was an impression, like a door. I touched it, only for a mechanism to open and a pained whimper to echo out of the doll. I was so disturbed that I left the studio, called out Uber, and started typing this report out. She tapped the throat and she was like, ah! Gave her a little jump scare. Alright, fine, I'll look up Gerald Scott. I think he's guilty. I mean... How naive does she has to be? Like, yeah, should I just sing in front of the creepy dolls? Alright, yeah, cool. I'm actually surprised she wasn't killed. Alright, there's the dolls. Huh? The hell is this? Dead by Daylight content or... Wait. Is she similar to her or am I... Preserving human body. Yeah. Illegal. Butchering of humans? I'll have some beautiful singing babes for you soon. I want you to record them singing their own songs this time. Wait! Was he planning to kill her after... Yo, that's like Mad Father type stuff. Yo, RPG Maker Call, they want their creepy story back. Alright, I'm getting rid of one of these searches. And by one I mean both of them because I don't know which one is which. Butchering of humans. There you go. That's a really cut and dry case, but still creepy nonetheless. Brown, green, gray, bro. Doll maker who? Hello, Phalanx. BRB, back to audio. From now on, I'm gonna be quiet. You just screwed up. Okay, I heard something. Let me have a quick look. Nope. 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 Okay, so it must be one of my windows then. Guess it was nothing. I guess the bushes moved by themselves. They grew a little pair of legs and started moving. Alright. Get that out of the way. Put it in there. Police. Pat Medina. I went out with my brother to Golden El Tap Room, and he got real friendly with a woman he met there. I kept an eye on Pat because he gets a little wild when he gets some booze in him. They were having a blast on the dance floor together. Pat was showing me a side of him I never saw before, spinning the woman around, going for dips. The whole lot. Would have assumed he was like a pro if I didn't know. She came back to the bar to take a break and told Pat she wanted to go outside for some fresh air. Pat took her outside and I watched them talk and smoke a cigarette. When he came back, he said the woman went home in a taxi, but I didn't see anyone pull up through the front window. Pat was flexing his hand a lot, as if he hurt it. I asked him what happened to his hand, and he said it was from the work thing, and the dancing must have irritated it. He left pretty quickly after that. I don't know what happened, but it's not like I was going to judge him for leaving to try and get some. Police! Alright. I don't know. Maybe make a vote. Do you think he's stinky or he got stinked? Do you think he went home or is he going to jail? What do you think? Pat Medina. No internet connection? Bro! What am I paying the ISP for? Lights off. All right, back to work. We will not be silenced. Guns. Oh. Pickup artist. Pickup artist. Men's rights activism. Dating site for conventional women. Dating site for real women. Dating site for a woman who know their place. Assault laws. Enjoy your money. Hope you buy yourself something classy with money. This behavior is getting old, Patrick. Are you wonder why the judge never granted you visitation right? I have a right to express myself. Grow up, you said pathetic man. Grow up, bro. I hear a car pull up, but like, alright. The injured woman and assault laws should be enough evidence, in my opinion. This guy, jail, long time. Alright, next one. Janet Hudson. I think I remember the name. Are you a woman that know their place? I am a man that knows my place, which is this chair. Alright. Jeanette Hudson. Let's just get the IMI. I get the impression that my neighbor, Mrs. Hudson, leads a secret double life. She has a young man in and out all the time. She does an incredible amount of work to look good and probably drives one of the most expensive cars in the neighborhood. Last week there was some weird guy in suit, about her age, chatting with her on the porch. They were talking about whether Mrs. Hudson was prepared or not for the intense stuff, and that next week 3 men should come for the final coating. I'm not comfortable with the idea of criminal living next door to me. She's, you know, your influencer, right? Influencer. Nothing suspicious, bro. You're suspicious for even asking. That's pretty intense. Hairdresser, replacement, sensitive clue, rotten meat. George. Ready for the big finale next week? Of course I am, George. I'm looking forward to you, the man the men, and of course the designs. Okay. I thought she was, what? You know what? Looks can be looks. Edwin Thompson, name familiar. I think his case was solved. I just need a refresher of who the heck he is. You would think that after a few days of her Wi-Fi just randomly... Of her Wi-Fi just randomly shutting off, she would change companies or something. Even if it's a whole process. Well, I mean, take a look at me. I didn't change yet, and my internet is giving me big time issues. Every time I download a game on Steam, my internet just crashes. I'm just making sure that it's 100% an issue on my end, and if it's not, then I'll call him again. What'd you say to me? Edwin Thompson. So, it's fucking Edwin again. Same old shit. He has a bad of... Sorry about that. Edwin again, man. Same old shit. He has a habit of taking way too many drinks at the bar. Does some dumb shit like start a bar fight. Gets kicked out. Somehow crawls back like a cockroach that won't die. And raises a storm when the bartender says she's cutting his ass off. Last night was a whole other monster, man. Comes around 8. Downs some Tim Dean like his life depends on it. Pukes half of it out on some poor guy who's having a rough night. Start yet another fight with another one. And somehow gets shanked in a mess. I hear he's doing fine, but hey, he started it. Do me a favor, toss him in a cell for a week or two, yeah? What the heck? Alright, let's check for criminal activity. Grief counseling, coping with loss. Oh, he lost his family. Hey honey, remind me what you wanted from the store again? Just some soda. Honey, where are you? It's getting late. Penelope? Oh, a car crash. Hiya, Pops. Leah and I were thinking about heading back for Thanksgiving. Mom isn't answering, so I figured I'd text you. Hi, honey. That sounds great. Can't wait to see you. Hi, Pops. I know it's been a few days. I need to know you're okay. Okay, so just the mom died. I miss Mom too a lot. Sometimes a freak accident happen and God takes away our loved ones too soon. In time we will heal. Pops, I'm worried. Why don't you call me? Text me. Are you okay? I'm here for you. Toss him in a cell. How about counseling? So he learns, well, maybe just time. Maybe he needs some time. Should I check the cameras? I mean, I already know he's behind me. Is he gonna peekaboo? Nope. Dude, it's so creepy to watch the screen, and as you go off to see the lights off. Oh, when I'm like doing my computer in the darkness. I see. Damn, it's actually getting cold. Alright. Female. 25. Wait, who is it? I followed this girl online, who I sometimes pay for cosplay pictures of hers. Cosplay pictures. She goes by Lovey Dovey online. Real popular, real cute. She's also kind of mean. Online more specifically. There are thousands of chicks out there who do the same thing. Like, come on, okay? I think she doxed one of her competitors. Wait, what? Okay, doxing is a serious crime, so I'm gonna treat this seriously. I thought he's just like a guy who's like, she's a bitch, you know, I paid her like $1,000 and she wouldn't even read a private message. There were 1,000 chicks out there. I should probably check the lights again. Because I want to make sure I read all of it, so I don't want to be interrupted. Peekaboo? No peekaboo, bro. Should I add 3 extra lines of code to my final projects? Well, you don't just add code for the sake of having code. You add code if you need it, rabbit hole. I don't believe you're working on GTA 6. I follow this girl online, who sometimes pay for cosplay pictures of herself. Who I sometimes pay for cosplay picture. She goes by Lovey Dovey online. Real popular, real cute. She's also kind of mean. Online more specifically. There are thousands of chicks out there who do the same thing as her, but she comes off as a bit competitive. Anyway, I think she doxed one of her competitors. I mean, there is no confession, obviously, but she shared the address and everything. Absolutely zero shame. And now people are saying that the chick who got doxxed wasn't her first victim. Weird, right? But also pretty shitty. I like her a lot, but I don't like that she does this. It's not right. I doubt she's just doxing these chicks too. The recently doxxed girl was just killed. Everyone thinks it's related to the fact that her location got leaked, and I think it's pretty evident that Davi's to blame for it. Not saying she did the killing herself, I don't know. It's just too weird. Okay, even if she didn't kill, that's why you don't dox people, because, you know, you put them in harm's way. So since I wanted to make a joke about how we're not operating a video sharing website so we can actually look into the matter and deal with it. So I guess I made it. Since we're not a video sharing website, we can look into it and with serious, you know, serious head. Alright. First of all, let's see what she said about it, right? Lovey-dovey. Oh, I can also maybe find out her real... No, if it's an online persona. In the report, it mentions her alias, so we can look her up right away. Lovey-dovey. Lovey-dovey female. Get the sewing room started. Going to the cosplay and everyone's favorite. Okay, nothing weird. I thought she was gonna be like, haha, bitch got what she deserved. You know, something that wild, like the gamer who killed the gamer. Like the female gamer who killed the male gamer for calling out that she's shit at games. Anyway, I guess we gotta look up her credentials. You know what? We have her exact measurements, so we can actually know who she is. Man, I'm so smart! Sorry about that. Anyway, female, age 20, 25, height 103, 502, excuse me. I don't see a bald man. I think we're good. By the way, hello, Epicness Jr. I love how you can see her alias in the report and then also look it up. Alright, weight 103. So we can really look up her exact stuff. Brown and blonde. Oh, here it's flipped. Okay, so eyes color is brown. Blonde. I'm like blonde eyes? Alright. Oh, god damn it. Who? Rabbit. Stop messing with the Wi-Fi. I'm literally saving people from death and here you are thinking it's a joke? Where is the alpaca? If you look behind me, you see like a tiny face in the closet. I'll let you guess who that is. You have to get real close and look behind me. Don't worry, I'll let you look. Don't worry, you can look now. Just blocking your vision. Your Wi-Fi is mine? Sure, you can have it. Also, make sure you pay the bill for that too, for that shitty internet. All right. Huh? I heard a bush. Okay, it must be Tanner then. I'm dead. My bad. Yeah, I think he went out. He left the closet and then came back. I don't know. I don't know. He's weird like that. Can I look up her credential, please? Stupid light. Oh, God. Why did I feel it? It felt like he really put it in. Now I'm scared of getting caught again.